where should I be focusing my time, money, and energy and all of my resources? Because we only have 24 hours a day, so how can we best make the most out of it? Personally, I always believe that we gotta take care of our health and our fitness and our general well-being first, because if we can't even take care of that, we can't take care of anything else. So health always comes first. Now, by saying that, I'm not talking about not going out and binge eating and not going out and have a drink and a beer, right? Because we all want to enjoy our life, but I'm talking about making a conscious decision to making it a habit so that most of the time we are having that healthy lifestyle, right? Making a lifestyle out of it, which is what dictates what you do 80% of the time. Now, the other 20%, sure, go out there, have fun, right? Make it something that is realistic. That's step number one. What should I be focusing my time, energy? First of all, number one, take care of your health. Once you take care of that, then the next thing is, what should I be doing my energy in my business? So if you're someone who has a business or is thinking about starting a business one day, then your next focus is, well, of course, depending on which level you're at, the answer is going to be very different. But the next thing is, I will focus on what departments actually bring in money, right? Because as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, or someone who wants to do that one day, the next thing you're going to be thinking of as the leader of the organization is, what do I need to do in terms of marketing and innovating? So the first thing to do would be to go out there and look at what are other people doing that's working, that's proven to work, but success always leaves clues. So the next thing, if I am in cake decorating, I would look at the number one cake decorator and what they're doing right. How many followers do they have on Instagram? How often are they posting up their content? What are their traffic strategies? Do they invest in billboard? What type of avenues are they using to drive traffic into their store? What type of recipes do they use? So 20% of my energy is constantly spent taking a look at the industry landscape in terms of what's working and what's not working, so that I can model the number one and use that as the benchmark. Now, notice I said 20% because far too many people out there are using that as the 80%. Most of the time, they spend their time in someone else's marketing campaign looking at what other people are doing, and that's how they spend all of the time. You want to spend 20% of your time observing what's working and 80% of your time executing. So rather than noticing what everyone else is doing, spend your time marketing, testing, execution, being a practitioner. Now, once you have that covered, then finally, the last part is to just constantly think and innovate, right? Innovate and market. These are your responsibilities as the leader. And that's the thing that takes up my focus. I constantly try to remove myself from the business. And that's what you want to be doing. You want to remove yourself from the business so that you're working on the business and not in the business. And your role should be marketing and constantly innovating. So at the end of the day, think big, because if you're going to be thinking, you might as well be thinking big. Fight for your dreams, and then your dreams will fight for you.